wisdom, sa knowledge na binibigay niyo po sa bawat desisyon na ginagawa po namin. Maraming salamat po, Panginoon. Panginoon, sa mga oras na ito at sa mga darating po na pangyayari na po mamaya, hinihiling po namin ang inyong gabay, Panginoon, na pangunahan niyo po ang aming pag-iisip sa anuman po mga desisyon na aming gagawin. Naway, Panginoon, ipasok niyo po sa aming isipan na isasaalang-alang po namin kung ano po ang mga mabuti para sa aming bayan. Panginoon, sa inyo po namin ipinagkakatiwala ang lahat po ng mga mangyayari dito po sa sangguniang bayan. Maraming salamat po ng lahat ng ito'y aming samot na langit sa matamis sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen. Itaas na namin ang ating kaling kamay and please repeat after me. The counselors read, I am a Philippine counselor, mandated by the law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in their pursuit for happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as a guiding principle of my official life, and I stand in the pathways of the local institution, may the Almighty guide my mind and heart, and shall be true to my constituents.
Thank you. Please be seated. Our visitors this morning, First Lieutenant Franco
Pilotin.
Nasa lotin. Pilotin.
Pilotin po.
Pilotin from Philippine Navy Marines, Private First Class Rani Squadron, also from Philippine Navy Marines, and Corporal Jonah Tumenyo. Magandang umaga po at malugod namin kayong tinatanggap sa aming regular session. Nakaalis na po ang ating mga pastors. Babalik na lang sila sa regular session natin. Please call the roll, Secretary.
Good morning, everyone. May I please call the roll? Honorable Richard Bryan. Honorable Stalwart Lucid. Honorable Sarah Lynn Abul. Honorable Rogelio Batwa. Honorable Nathan Sam Nakanilaw. Honorable Ezekiel Rodriguez. Honorable Layati Bugatan. Honorable Jimart Nainge. Honorable Georgia Joy Captain. Honorable Nerelia Pacando. Honorable Jason Ray Christine. Madam Presiding Officer, all PSP members are present to station to the full constituent of all of the capital.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Mr. declares that we will proceed to the agenda of our regular session. Since the minutes of the previous regular session has not yet been made, so we will defer the consideration, the reading consideration of the minutes of the previous session. So,
Maraming salamat po, Madam Chair. Thank you po. Pleasant morning to everyone. Bago po tayo magsimula, kailangan niyo po muna basahin po ang isang magandang palita mula sa Biblia na matatagpuan po sa Galatians 6:9 to 10. Kaya nga huwag tayo mapagod sa paggawa ng mabuti sapagkat pagdating ng takdang panahon, tayo ay aani kung hindi tayo susuko. Verse 10, kaya nga, basta may pagkakataon, gumawa tayo ng mabuti sa lahat ng tao, lalo na sa mga kapatid natin sa mga pananampalataya. Purihin ng Diyos ang kanyang salita at siya naway ang magpaalam nito sa ating mga buhay. At with that, Madam Chair, I move to adopt the order of business for today's regular session.
hearing that we adopt the prepared order of business.
Madam Chair, on item number proceed now to the privilege hour. The good gentleman from Barangay Tugtog would like to avail his opportunity to deliver his privilege speech. Kindly recognize Honorable Lacanilaw, Madam Chair.
If you have a copy of your privilege speech, Councilor Lacandao.
Yes, Madam Chair, I already gave copies to my secretary.
So you are recognized, Councilor Lacandao.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Sa ating ginang tagapangulo, mga kasama, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ang aking paksa ngayon ay tungkol sa mga flood control projects na pinondohan ng ating national government, ngunit tila walang sapat na koordinasyon sa pamahalang bayan ng Houston. Nakakabahala po na ang ating mga nakikita sa social media at nababalitaan mula sa mga tao, ang mga proyekto na partikular sa Tigatan River ay halos walang nakikita konkretong ginagawa. Nais ko pong ipabatid na ako mismo ay naikot ng isang linggo upang tignan ang sitwasyon. At batay sa aking obserbasyon, kung tutuusin, sa haba ng panahon ay dapat malaki na ang nagawa o natapos na ang iba dito. Kung tama ang aking nabasa, mayroon tayong 2 proyekto sa Tigatan River na nagkakahalaga ng humigit kumulang 500 million pesos. Isa pong nakakabahala ay may nakalista na proyekto na nabigyan ng Notice of Award na hindi nagkatugma sa post-contract award disclosure. Mga kasama, ito ay malinaw na usapin ng transparency at accountability. Sa laki ng pondong inilaan, dapat ay nararamdaman na ng ating mga mamamayan ang bunga ng buwis na kanilang binabayaran at pinaghihirapan. Dahil dito nananawagan ako ng agarang paliwanag mula sa DPWH, 2nd Engineering District at sa mga kontraktor ng 3 proyektong ito. Dapat matiyak na ang buwis na binabayad ng taong bayan ay mapupunta sa maayos at kapaki-pakinabang ng mga proyekto. Maraming salamat po, Konsehal Nathan Lacanilaw, Chairman Committee on Infrastructure. And meron din po tayong nakalakip na resolution, Madam Chair. At maaari ko rin pong mamaya po isama po natin sa order of business. And this resolution is requesting our DPWH 2nd Engineering District to directly engage with Alkaline Construction and ID Michelle Construction and Trading Incorporated to appear before the Sangguniang Bayan of Goods Point, Palawan to explain the status of the flood control projects in Tigatan River.
Thank you, Councilor Lacandao, and we will send an invitation to the 2nd Engineering District next regular session to shed light dyan sa hindi ba siguro dyan ang mayroong flood control at yung nabasa ko doon sa post ni Gloria Mulaque Detalyado ng kanyang videos at maganda na request natin silang dumating dito para makapagpaliwanag bago natin dalahin sa Independent Commission na create ni President para maisama doon sa kanila yung listya.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And just to give, meron po kasi tayong nakita yung contract ID number 413 S20400413 po. It was awarded, ang contract price po niya is 282,632,499. And yung pangalawa po is ang contract ID number 2014-00415 na may contract price naman po siya na 277,630,499. Kay Ma'am Gabo po, may tinutukoy pa po siyang isa, pero nag-try po kasi ako mag-research. Hindi ko po makita yung pinaka, kaya na hindi ko po sinama sa resolution. Baka po kasi balikan ako na wala akong papel na hawak. Pero ito lang po kasi yung nakita ko. So, pero maaari din po siguro tanongin ko siya kung saan niya po nakuha yung information at yung po.
Actually, first natin ang DPWH. Siya dalhin nila yung DOW, kung ano pang mga dokumento na meron sila para dito sa next regular session.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you to members.
Thank you, Councilor Lacanila. Napapanahon na supportahan natin ang ginagawang investigation sa mga flood control projects ng ating ng national government. At ipakita natin na interesado tayo at gusto natin malaman kung saan, kung sino ang kung may katiwalian, sino ang ginagawa, at sino ang dapat managot.
Madam Chair, on privilege hour, there being no more from the body manifested to avail their opportunity in privilege hour, move to close privilege hour and proceed now to the question hour. Kanina po ay nandito na rin yung mga representative po ng Philippine Marines. Maaaring lamang po under question hour po, Madam Chair, i-recognize po natin para malaman po yung kanilang sadya po sa ating tagagawa.
Thank you, Majority Coordinator. I welcome po ang Philippine Marines sa aming tanggapan. At kung ano pa man po yung nais yung parating sa amin, sino po yung spokesperson, si First Lieutenant
Yes.
Kilotin. May dapat man kilutin dito. O yung bakit din.
Good morning to everyone. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Ako nga pala si First Lieutenant Franco Abello A. Loting. I am the Civil Military Operations Officer of MDLK 11. Ako po yung in charge sa Public Affairs, Civil Affairs ng aming unit po ng Marines dito po. So to the Chairman and the Presiding Officer, Madam Chair, to the Mr. Vice Mayor, Honorable Mary Jean Feliciano, ma'am, thank you very much for the opportunity po na makapagsalita po dito and marinig po yung aming sadya and request po sa Sangguniang Bayan ng Bukos po dito. First po, ang background po ito is meron po tayong war hero na dito nabuo yung kanyang kwento sa bayan ng Brooks Point. Ito po si the late Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Darlas, Philippine Navy Marines. Is a marine hero and hindi lang po siya dito namatay sa larangan ng pangikipagbigma, kung hindi siya rin po ay tubong Palawan, taga Barangay Manalo, Puerto Princesa. And sometime, ang nangyari po is sa kanyang pakikipaglaban against sa communist terrorist group, sa NPA, sa ating commonly known term, siya po ay nagbuwis ng buhay upang makamit ang kapayapaan at katahimikan para sa bayan ng Brooks Point. So nangyari po ito noong 03 September 2020 sa Sitio Kabuuyan, Barangay Mainit, Brooks Point, Palawan. Habang dinadala niya po ang kanyang team, nagkaroon po ng enkwentro at dito po sa enkwentro na ito, na-neutralize po nila ang terrorist organization ng CTG dito sa bayan ng Brooks Point. Subalit sa kainitan po at sa habaan ng pakikipaglaban, naibuwis po ni late Staff Sergeant Barlas ang kanyang buhay. Dahil po sa heroic acts na ito, na-awardan po si late Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Barlas ng Medal for Valor. Ito po yung pinakamataas na award na naibibigay sa isang sundalo. Ito po yung highest award and sa 100 years na history ng Armed Forces of the Philippines, 43 pa lang po ang na-award na nito. Also, siya po ay ang kauna-unahang Palawin na na-awardan po ng Medal of Valor. With that, nagsulat po yung previous na unit bago po sa amin, sa pagkakasabi po ng aming battalion commander kanina, si Lieutenant Colonel Francis Kiomarin Conato. Nabanggit niya po na kami po ay bago dito. So itong efforts po na ito na aming idudulong po sa inyong Sangguniang Bayan po is nasimula na po ito. Ngunit ang unang step pa lang po na nagawa namin is nag-letter pa lang po kay Honorable Cesario R. Benedicto Jr. kay Mayor po. So nagsulat po kami na magkaroon po ng memorial marker in honor of late Staff Sergeant Barlas. Being a true son of Palawan and an enduring symbol of patriotism, yung legacy niya stands as an inspiration not only to the people of Brooks Point but also to the generations yet to come. Nagkaroon na po ng initial coordination and nag-submit na po ng project proposal ang 3rd Marine Brigade through MBLT-7, yung previous unit po namin, and na-approve po ito ni Mayor. Nangyari po is nagkaroon po ng proposal kung saan po itatayo. Pwede po magpaabot po ako ng aming documents para makita po. Dito po yung location sa may park. Ito po ay yung na-propose na rin po ng Municipal Engineering Office through sa directive po or any order po na binigay po ni Mayor po natin. And naipasa na rin po namin yung design ng aming monument. Currently, may kasabay po kami unit na nag-endeavor din po na magawa ng monument si Lake Barlas sa Puerto Princesa naman po. Bilang local ng Puerto Princesa City, may move din po sila doon na magawan po siya ng monument. But being the place kung saan naganap yung kasaysayan niya at yung istorya niya at kung saan na po yung kwento kung bakit po siya naging Medal of Valor awardee, nag-move po namin na magkaroon din po dito sa Brooks Point, Palawan. Ang initial coordination po is yung existing na Veterans Memorial Marker dito po sa Old Municipal Hall na park po. I-integrate po siya doon sa Barlas Monument if ma-approve po. Then, so side by side na po yung commemoration kay Lake Barlas and also yung mga fallen and living soldiers and veterans of the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan. Accordingly po, timely na rin po ito dahil I think may move po ang municipio to develop po yung ating park po doon and hopefully ma-approve man po. Kasama na rin po dyan yung design, kung ano po yung itsura ng monument, then mga citation po kung anong ilalagay. And also the explanation of each element ng monument po na pinopropose po namin. Like yung statue, kung ano po yung sizes and yung explanation po per parts po. Nakalagay na rin po yung citation para sa kay Lake Barlas and sa Veterans Memorial Marker. Also, nakalagay na rin po na this is a conservative or shall estimate lang po na based sa kakayanan po namin maggawa ng detailed architectural and engineering plan, pero ipapadouble check na lang po namin ito sa Municipal Engineering Office. But it would take 260,000. Malaking halaga po, but this would emanate and benefit us po in Lake Barlas, but it would inspire and encourage yung youth and yung people ng Brooks Point po signaling nationalism and patriotism. So, yung kung bakit po ako nandito is accordingly wala pa po talaga kaming budget sa AFP para sa mga ganitong proyekto po. Kaya humingi po ako ng tulong or kung sino po ang makakapag-endorse po ng itong proposal po namin na mai-approve sa Sangguniang Bayan na if ever sa yung malaking halaga sama po sa inyong budget. Yun lang po. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, Lieutenant Philippines. Kwento kay
Lake Barlas.
Vargas na taga Palawan mismo. At siguro mailagay doon sa...
Yes, po, sige po.
Siyempre, pangalan niya. Acknowledge din natin ito nagbigay the President. Yung nakalakad naman nila sa bulong.
I-find out po. Yung battle po is sa sulo po ng
Para ma-incorporate na rin ito, di ba?
Yes po.
Ano ba yan? Para ma-inspire.
Sige.
Na nakamatay na mamatay. Pero kung mayroong say-say pamatayan, ay hindi na nakatakot mamatay. Hindi President.
For his heroism and supreme sacrifice in defense of the nation, for me, the first Palawan awarded the Medal of Honor. Later po, session, hindi naman po natin yung mga detalye po yun. Salamat.
Forward ko na lang po
Yung
yung
sponsor, yes, na lang sa ating chairman ng Rose. Ayun yung President. Salamat po. Kayo po ay laging welcome sa aming karyawan. At maraming salamat sa pagpapanatili sa kayapaan ng bayan ng Gusto. Malaki kayong tulong para sa amin kasi kulang naman yung aming kapulisan para talaga mag-maintain natin ang peace and order. Kaya kung nandiyan kayo, ang lagi sinasabi ng mga kapitali, madali raw kayo tawagan. Mas madali raw kayo mag-respond. Kaya, salamat.
Thank you very much po.
Madam Chair, we are now through with the question hour.
You are now excused. Ating na. Ako to ops. Okay.
Madam Chair, I move to temporarily suspend our
Recess ko lang siya ng 5 minutes.
Madam Chair, we are now concluding the question hour. Now, moving on to the item number 7, meeting and referrals of the proposed measures and ordinances. This presentation directs the Secretary to the Council to kindly lead the referrals.
Item number 1, draft resolution adopting provincial ordinance number 3642-8, series of 2025, institutionalizing the annual conduct of summer youth camp in every barangay of the province of Palawan, appropriating funds thereof.
The said measure be referred to the Committee on Youth and Sports Development chaired by Honorable Sis Penny.
Number 2, a letter from the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into MOA with the Department of Health, Mimaropa, for the grant of health emergency allowance to the eligible healthcare workers and non-HCWs during the COVID-19 pandemic and other future public health emergencies with retroactive application starting July 1, 2021.
Said measure be referred to the Committee on Health chaired by Honorable Palya.
Number 3, a letter from the municipal mayor requesting for appropriate action on the request from the Barangay Council of Tumulog through resolution number 2025-17, respectfully requesting to the Honorable Mayor, to the Honorable Sangguniang members, headed by Honorable Mary D. Cristian, Municipal Vice Mayor of Brooks Point, endorsing to the DEX Division of Palawan, South Brooks Point District for the opening of a new secondary school named Kabut-it Arab National High School for school year 2025 to 2026 at proper 1 Barangay Mundo, Lokpal, Palawan.
The said measure be referred to the Committee on Education.
Number 4 and 5, a letter from the municipal mayor requesting for the adoption of the proposed resolution commending Mr. Gabriel Alba for being awarded as Outstanding Coconut Farmer in Mimaropa during the 2025 Coconut Industry Sustainability Award. And a letter from the municipal mayor requesting for appropriate action on the request of Orin Perlas Coconut Corn Cacao Coffee Rice Farmers Association or COCARIFA on the resolution earnestly requesting from the Philippine Coconut Authority through its administrator, Dr. Dexter Buted, the priority inclusion of the concreting of road more or less 5 kilometers from the National Highway to Sitio Proper Road connecting to other unpaved roads, Barangay Oring-Oring, Brooklyn, Palawan, for funding out of the COCO Levy Fund by virtue of Republic Act 11524.
The said measure be referred to the Committee on Agriculture, chaired by Honorable Batla.
Another letter from the municipal mayor endorsing the resolution number 15 series of 2025 from the Sangguniang Barangay of Mali, authorizing the opening of the Barangay Public Market in Barangay Malis, Brooklyn, Palawan, and enjoining residents and vendors to participate therein.
Said measure be referred to the Committee on Market, chaired by Honorable Alain.
Another letter from the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into MOA with the Southern Palawan Provincial Hospital relative to the proper waste disposal and management system.
Said measure be referred to the Committee on Envy, chaired by Honorable Tugasa.
Another letter from the municipal mayor requesting for the approval of the proposed resolution granting Mr. Roderick Tunisio, Assistant Municipal Treasurer, as authorized signatory for checks and disbursing vouchers of all funds of the municipality of Brooklyn in his behalf without limit in amount effective September 26, 2025 up to but not beyond October 1, 2025 and certified as urgent.
Said measure be referred to the Committee on Finance, chaired by Honorable Laknilaw.
Another letter from the municipal mayor forwarding the response letter to Engineer Edgardo Sagong, General Manager of Edmarie Construction and Trading, the contractor of the design and build of the new municipal hall on their demand for final payment for information of the bank.
Madam Chair, on item number 8, Committee Report, the good gentleman from Barangay Tusuk would like to render his committee report and recognize Honorable Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, there is
So,
communication from Mr. Edwin Aralat if the majority floor leader will.
with that, Madam Chair, I give it to my previous motion.
This letter requesting for reaffirming resolution number 2024-250 for an endorsement for sand and gravel quarry permit located at the Captain River, Sitio Babango, Barangay Pambilyan, Brooklyn, Palawan, through resolution number 2024-250 was approved last November 26, 2024, but unfortunately did not operationalize due to unavoidable circumstances. In this regard, my respectful appeal for your kind consideration on my request that it only use Edwin P. Aralat.
The said measure, Madam Chair, be referred to the Committee on Envy, chaired by Honorable Tugasa. With that, Madam Chair, at the committee report, we recognize the gentleman from Barangay Tusuk, Honorable Nathan Nakakula, as he rendered his committee report. Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, and thank you to our colleagues. And the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, Ways and Means have the honor to report back to thank you, Chair Bruce. Madam Chair, maraming salamat po. At salamat po sa ating mga kasamahan sa Bayan. Ito po ang Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriations, and Ways and Means. At this is the committee report number 2025-54. We have two subjects. First is the local expenditure program of Barangay Council of Barangay Kilan for calendar year 2025, amounting to 10,057,242 pesos. The second one is the local expenditure program of Barangay Council of Barangay Mambalot for calendar year 2025, amounting to 6,176,793 pesos. And I believe everyone has a copy naman po. Can I just proceed on the recommendation, Madam Chair?
Yes.
And this is the recommendation on both item number 1 and number 2. The above named committee recommends to the August body for the approval of the measure for second and final reading in today's regular session, as it is in accordance with the existing budgetary rules, and therefore the utilization is sufficient and legal. And I move for the adoption of this committee report number 2025-54.
Any objection? Hearing none, then the adopted committee reports concerning the local expenditure program of Barangay Kilan and Barangay Mambalot.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you to
Madam Chair, under committee report, the lady representing the Leading Mobile Drive would like to make the floor kindly recognize her committee report.
Pleasant morning to everyone, to our presiding officer. I have here the committee report of the Committee on Rules, Ethics, Public Order and Good Governance, and the Committee on Barangay Affairs. We have here 13 matters tackled before the committee, and the members and the presiding officer is already furnished with a copy of this committee report, so I will just proceed with the recommendation. On the application for accreditation of civil society organizations, or the 8 CSOs enumerated on the first page, the recommendation is the favorable endorsement in the accreditation of the 8 CSOs, and is subject to the verification of the COVID government. Just found that they have complied with the required documents. Number 2, endorsement of the local People's Council on the list of officers for issuance of an ordinance, favorable endorsement of the local People's Council through an ordinance, Madam Chair. Number 3, barangay ordinances endorsed for review and approval. One is the ordinance of Barangay Samariñana prohibiting the drinking on public places, and the other, sama-sama sa barangay. And the other is an ordinance from Barangay Amas penalizing those who defy with the summons. And the recommendation, Madam Chair, is the approval of the Barangay Samariñana ordinance and referral of Barangay Amas ordinance to the Provincial Legal Office. Next is the proposed amendment to ordinance number 2025-12 for the Municipal Values Formation Council. They are introducing some amendments to the ordinance and favorable drafting of the favorable consideration of the amendment to ordinance number 2025-12. However, Madam Chair, we have already conducted a committee meeting, but the co-chairman that would want to proceed with the committee. So another committee meeting po will be set, and the formal sponsoring of the amendments po will be done after. Another is the proposed the utilization and imposition of fees at the new Grand Terminal and Event Center na andyan po ang 5 meetings, and the recommendations for the drafting of an enabling ordinance for the imposition of fees at the new Grand Terminal and Event Center, urging the lead committee to take action. Yun doon po sa Event Center, mag-set po ng another committee meeting. As I don't know po who is the lead committee for this, but then I have this on my file, kaya sinama na rin po natin. With the Grand Chairman,
the chairman of the committee of the rules.
the lead committee, Madam Chair, is the Committee on Transportation po, nung ni-refer niyo po siya. Yung sa Event Center po, ang hindi ko alam kung sino po ang lead committee.
Saan ba under an event center?
Then Madam Chair,
Tourism?
but I have already communicated with the municipal administrator po for their proposal. Kasi sulat lang po yung nakalagay sa atin. We don't know yet kung ano yung mga pangangailangan nyo doon, the utilities na kailangan consider.
So, finance and rules. At isama na lang natin, isama na yung sa Grand Terminal. Kasi kaya pag-usapan na yung fees.
But kahiwalay po yung Madam Chair. Since yung doon po kasi sa Grand Terminal po, nag-refer na po yun dati pa nung time po ni Consehal Bong Ferrari sa Committee po ng Transportation. So the lead committee po is the Committee on Transportation. Kami naman po ay aalala. As to Event Center, Madam Chair,
Transportation, rules, at saka finance sa Grand Terminal. At siguro, and then sa ano,
Event Center, Madam Chair, the Ways and Means, Madam Chair, for revenue generation.
ways and means.
May I continue, Madam Chair?
So, bago ko lang makalimutan, kanina sa speech ni Mayor, ay just urging us na may agad yung mga ordinansa. Yes.
May I continue? Number 6 concerns of the Sabongeros Game Fowl Breeder and Livestock Association. The recommendation, Madam Chair, is it be referred to the Provincial Legal Office for guidance, Madam Chair, because their request must be aligned with the laws and the local ordinance for regulating the cattle. For number 7, expansion of the Puro Panusugan program to the remaining barangays of Brooks Point. A legislation po, authored po by yours in the past. Number 8, proposal for adoption of official logo and letterhead of the Community Affairs Office, Municipal Administrator's Office, and the Office of the Mayor. Favorable action on the proposal for adoption of the official logo, offices, and logo letterhead. And for the draft ordinance on health and wellness program for barangay officials, favorable a further study and fiscal review on the proposed health and wellness program for barangay officials. So I still have yet to conduct another committee meeting. Another is draft resolution on rules governing quasi-judicial proceedings before the Sangguniang Bayan. A favorable consideration of the draft resolution on quasi-judicial proceedings. Number 11, barangay ordinance of Samariñana prohibiting the drinking of alcoholic beverages in streets and other public places. Favorable review din po. And for number 12, request of the resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into deed of donation with ENR Sandro. Favorable legislation, Madam Chair, to be passed authorizing the local chief executive. And another, Madam Chair, hindi po na ilagay dito, the ordinance of Barangay Conglian for the institutionalizing their purok. there's been a favorable review except for the provision of mandatory collection of dues for Purok members, and that will be referred to the provincial legal office. Thank you. Thank you. President.
Madam Chair, we are now with the committee report. We will now move on to the item number 9, calendar business. Mangyaring wala rin po ang agenda for unfinished business. We now move po for the item number 3, business for today. The General Lady from Barangay Pamangkilan would like to take the floor, Madam Chair, for his measure under the Committee on Environment. Kindly recognize Honorable Lugar.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone. I have here a resolution requesting the National Housing Authority or NHA General Management, General Manager Mr. Joylyn A. Tai to provide funding assistance for the construction of housing units for the four buildings in the municipality of Brooks Point. Please proceed. There are motion present. Thank you, Madam Chair. I bring it to interpellation. No clarification or question from the August budget. You may now proceed. And we move for the approval. We move and adopt a resolution requesting the National Housing Authority or NHA General Manager Mr. Joylyn A. Tai to provide funding assistance for the construction of housing units for former repeals in the municipality of Brooks Point be approved.
Second.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve this resolution requesting the National Housing Authority for funding assistance for the construction of housing units for former rebels in the municipality groups. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, we are now with the business for today, second reading. May we proceed now to the item C, unassigned business. The gentleman from I'm sorry, give back to the business for today.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And the following measures are the result of the committee meeting conducted by the Committee on the Rules and Committee on Government Affairs. One is the draft resolution accrediting 8 civil society organizations in the municipality of Brooks Point for Province of Palawan. And these are Conservation International Philippines Foundation Incorporated, Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation Incorporated, Ugat ng Kalusugan Incorporated, Samahan ng mga Katutubong Palawan ng Magkakalikasan sa Haraang Aribos, sorry for the technical error, Samahan ng mga Nagkakaisang Katutubong Kabataan, Maasin Farmers Association, Non-Timber Forest, Product Exchange Program Philippines, and Environmental Legal Assistance Center. I'm now ready for the information, Madam Chair.
Okay, any question or clarification? None.
I move for the approval of the resolution accrediting the 8 civil society organizations in the municipality of Bruce Point, province of Palawan. I so move.
Any objection? Hearing none. Then we approve the accreditation of the 8 civil society organizations mentioned by the proponent.
Another, Madam Chair, is the request for us to recognize the local People's Council of Bruce Point, who were furnished with the elected officers of the local People's Council. And ilalagay na lamang po yun dito sa resolve po, sa resolution sa baba. I'm now ready for the queries and questions of my colleagues. None? Yung pangalawa po.
Okay.
The local People's Council po. Yung dito po kasi hindi ko na po sinulat yung mga pangalan po.
Okay,
Mahaba po siya.
any question or clarification? None, and we move for the approval.
Madam Chair, to be included in this draft po is the list of the elected officers dito po sa unit, sa may blank po. Okay. Na nasa secretary dito. Madam Chair, I move for its approval.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we also approve this resolution recognizing the local People's Council of Bruce Point and endorsing its elected officers.
Another, Madam Chair, we were furnished with a request coming from the Municipal Administrator's Office requesting for the formal recognition of the official logos and letterhead of the Community Affairs Office, Municipal Administrator's Office, and the Office of the Municipal Mayor of Brooks Point, Palawan. And to give safeguarding po sa paggamit ng letterheads and logos na yun, inabuti po ng committee na ito po ay through an ordinance upang magkaroon po ng penalty doon po sa unauthorized use and misrepresentations at kung saan lamang po maaaring gamitin itong mga logo po nito. And those copies po of the letterheads will be made and annexed to this ordinance. Nasa ating po secretary.
Any question? Clarification? None. Can you move for the approval of this ordinance?
I move, Madam Chair, for the approval of the ordinance institutionalizing the official logo and letterhead of Community Affairs Office, Municipal Administrator's Office, and the Office of the Municipal Mayor of Brooks Point, Palawan.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve this ordinance for the institutionalizing the proposed official logo of the different offices here in the region of Brooks Point.
Another, Madam Chair, is our response to the request of the Municipal Mayor for the legislative authority for him to accept the donation of lumber from the DNR Center of Brooks Point for the construction of temporary kitchens at the Philippine Quarters, Junior 27, Southern Palawan, Intermunicipality Friendship.
Any objection? None. Any clarification? Kindly move for the approval.
I so move, Madam Chair.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve this resolution for the authority of the local council for the examination of lumber from the DNR Center of Brooks Point.
Madam Chair, before I end, meron lang po akong isang concern dahil po doon sa mga na-refer po sa atin ng review ng mga ordinansa po ng mga barangay. barangay. Nung mga nakaraan po ay nag-try po ako na magpasa po ng resolution po ng Sangguniang Bayan para ideklara na valid po ang kanilang ordinance. So, hindi po pala yun nag-practice po dito sa Sangguniang Bayan. Ang nabanggit po sa akin ng Secretariat, parang enough na yung committee report. But then, Madam Chair, in my research po, ang committee report po natin ay internal document of the Sangguniang Bayan, and the legislative action po nare-require po ng batas sa aking pagkakaalam ay ipapasa po ng either resolution or ordinansa po. Yun lang po yung action ng Sangguniang Bayan. Dahil po marami pong nai-refer po sa akin, kaysa naman po mag-lapse ng tulong, kasi ang ginagawa na lang po natin ngayon kapag meron pong hindi kami sigurado po ng provision, yun po ay hinihingan po natin ng legal opinion sa ating provincial legal office at in-inform po yung mga barangay para hindi po nila ma-implementa. Gusto ko pong tanong kung tayo po ba ay magpapasa po ng resolution o hayaan na lang po yung practice na gano'n.
To make it official, gawa tayo ng resolution.
So, sa ating po mga secretary,
Sa ating sekretarya,
opo.
sa mga resolutions
Opo.
and ordinances ng barangay, ay kailangan meron tayong official adoption.
So, yung dun po sa mga nag-lapse ng tuloy, hayaan na lang po dun siguro, and from now on po, ay magpasa po tayo.
Yes.
Pwede pong matawag si Ma'am Lian po. Kasi siya po yung nagbagit sa akin as to why dati na hindi natin pinupursue yung ganong paraan.
Good morning po. Kasi po previously, meron po para kaming nagawa na gano'n. Si Mayor po, hindi po siya nagpipirma kasi ang stand niya nga po is review lang po tayo. Hindi po natin siya, parang kagaya mo sa province, ina-approve po natin yung ordinance through communication letter lang po na binababa sa atin ng province na yung ordinance number ganito po natin has been approved by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan during their regular session. Yan po, kanyang sinend ko po sa inyo kung paano po. Ganon din po kami sa barangay. Ina-attach po namin yung committee report with the transmittal po saying na approve po yung kanilang ordinances or resolution po.
Na-review.
Yun po na-review. Kasi po, last time po na gumawa po tayo ng resolution, hindi po magpirma si Mayor. Kasi po,
Actually kasi po, ang resolution naman po ay hindi naman kasi lahat po ng resolutions ay bound or na pirmahan po ng ating local chief executive. Pero sa ating kortesiya, sa ating punong bayan, kaya tayo nagpapapirma. So, paano po ba yun, Madam Chair?
Kung yung resolution natin ay adoption, edi kausapin natin si Mayor na
Usually po, ang sa ating po ay resolution po, declaring the validity, hindi po, nakalagay po doon kasi review po ang mandato natin sa Sangguniang Bayan. So parang katulad po nung sa Committee on Finance, parang ganun po. Declaring po na its validity in its entirety or kung meron mang sablay doon, yun sa site yun, yung partly or entirety of the ordinance.
Pero bakit nga pa sa province, hindi nila ina-adapt yung ating mga ordinansa?
So paano sa committee?
Siguro, hindi kasi, bakit hindi nila ina-adapt? Kasi hindi siya applicable sa buong probinsya. Applicable lang siya doon sa yung sa munisipyo. Kasi pwede dito sa mga barangay. Siguro kaya hindi pinipirmahan ni Mayor kasi nga limited lang siya sa isang lugar. Hindi siya applicable sa buong munisipyo.
Features like Madam Chair, yung sa atin po ay hindi actually for adoption but for review po as to its validity, kung tama ba siya kung within the powers of the barangay, tama po ba ang penalty, ganun po.
So ano yung magiging title ng
Supporting.
Hindi, favorable review talaga to declare as valid po.
a resolution?
Declaring the validity po. Or favorable review po of their ordinance.
A resolution for the favorable review
Opo,
ordinance.
opo, in its entirety. kung lahat ba yun ay okay. Kung hindi naman po, partly good.
Hindi mapirma si Mayor, hindi tayo na lang siya mag-pirma.
Opo, pwede naman po.
Thank you very much.
Pero hindi adoption, hindi approval yung review na
Review.
Madam Chair, under unassigned business, kindly recognize po Honorable Badua for his absence. Kindly recognize Honorable Abalian.
Pero kung bago lang, may request to treat this matter, item number 2 po, for urgency po.
There's a request for urgency concerning
Health allowance or health emergency allowance.
health emergency allowance. Objection, hearing none, then your request for urgency is granted.
Item number 2 po, a letter from Municipal Mayor Secretary Arvin to bring your requested authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Department of Health in Morocco for the grant of health emergency allowance to the eligible health care workers and non-HCWs during the COVID-19 pandemic and other future public health emergencies with retroactive application starting July 1, 2021. I am now open for interpretation po.
Madam Chair, I move to close the period of determination.
Okay.
And then for the approval.
I move for the approval of a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to MOA with by and between the Bruce Point Local Government Unit and the Department of Health in Morocco for the grant of health emergency allowance to the eligible healthcare workers and non-HCWs during the COVID-19 pandemic and other future public health emergencies with a retroactive application starting July 1, 2021. So move, Madam Chair.
Second.
Any objection, hearing none, then we approve the authority of the local chief executive to enter into MOA with the Department of Health in Morocco concerning the grant of health emergency allowance to eligible health workers.
Madam Chair, Honorable Bugasa would like to take the floor for his consultation. Kindly recognize.
Councilor Basa. I have here a letter from our executive mediator, a resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a memorandum of agreement between
Brooks Point Local Government Unit and Southern Palawan Regional Staff, or SPPH, relative the proper waste disposal and management system. Need a request for the agency, Madam Chair.
Second, on the urgency to the
So your request for urgency is what?
Thank you, Madam Chair. A resolution authorizing the local chief executive to enter into a memorandum of agreement by and between the Brooks Point Local Government Unit and Southern Palawan Provincial Hospital, SPPH, relative the proper waste disposal and management system be approved and adopted.
second.
Any objection? Hearing none. And we approve the authority of the local chief executive to enter into MOA where Southern Palawan Provincial Hospital concerning waste disposal of this
Another one, Madam Chair. A letter from Mr. Edwin Arara, respectfully request for the reaffirming resolution number 2024-54 an endorsement for some gravel quarry permit located at Gaplan University of Palawan, Brooks Point, Palawan. We request for the agency also, Madam Chair, because this one is already existing. Hindi lang nagamit.
Second.
Any objection? Any question? Clarification? None? We will now proceed. Councilor Garza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. A resolution affirming the Sangguniang Bayan Resolution number 2024-250 entitled a resolution favorably endorsing the request of Edwin Arara for the application of commercial sand and gravel permit located at Pagdaan River, Sitio Babawang, Barangay Pangilian, Brooks Point, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none. We affirm the Sangguniang Bayan Resolution number 2024-250 entitled the resolution favorably endorsing the request of Mr. Aralar an application of consolidation commercial sand and gravel permit at Gaplan University of Barangay Pangilian, Brooks.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, under Arasan Business, can you recognize Honorable Badwa for this sponsor measure?
Councilor Bago.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. We have here a letter from the Honorable Cesar Benito, the Municipal Mayor, requesting the Oring-Oring Perlas Coconut Corn Cacao Coffee Rice Farmer Association on their resolution entitled Resolution requesting from the Philippine Coconut Authority through its administrator, Dr. Stern, that the priority inclusion of conflicting of route more or less 5 kilometers from the National Highway to Sitio Proper Road connecting to other unpaved roads, Barangay Oring-Oring, Brooks Point, Palawan, for funding out of the COCO Libya Fund for virtue of Republic Act 11524. May I request Madam Chair for the urgency of this request.
Any objection? Hearing none. Your request for urgency is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer.
Any further approval?
I move to the adoption and the resolution requesting from the Philippine Coconut Authority through its administrator, Dr. Dexter R. But that the priority inclusion of the completing of road more or less 5 kilometers from the National Highway to Sitio Proper Road, connecting to other unpaved roads, includes Barangay Orino and Brooks Point, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Then being that attached resolution is hereby approved and adopted. And second and final reading.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Another Madam Presiding Officer, a draft resolution commending Mr. Gabriel L. Alba for being awarded as outstanding coconut farmer in Mimarupa during the 2025 Coconut Industry Sustainability Award. May I request, Madam Chair, for the urgency of this resolution.
Your request for urgency is granted.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer, and may I request for the approval of the resolution recommending Mr. Gabriel M. Alba for being awarded as outstanding coconut farmer in Mimarupa during the 25 Coconut Industry Sustainability Award be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, then this resolution commending Mr. Gabriel Alba for being awarded as outstanding coconut farmer in Mimarupa during the 2025 Coconut Industry Sustainability Award is hereby approved and adopted on its second and final reading.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer.
Madam Chair, under unassigned candidate na sa honorable na or sa sponsor question.
Councilor Calvo, Stephen.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you to our colleagues. I have here a letter from the Municipal Mayor, Honorable Cesare Benedito Jr., requesting for the approval of the proposed resolution granting Mr. Roderick D. Shunicio, the Assistant Municipal Treasurer, as authorized signatory for checks and dispersing vouchers of all funds of the municipality of Brooks Point in his behalf without limit in amount. This is effective September 26, 2025, up to but not beyond October 1, 2025. It is certified as urgent, Chair.
Any clarification or question with regard to this request? None? I move for the approval.
I move for the approval of the proposed resolution granting Mr. Roderick D. Junicio, Assistant Municipal Treasurer, as authorized signatory for checks and disbursing vouchers of all funds of the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan, in his behalf without limit in amount, effective September 26, up to but not beyond October 1st, 2025.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve that resolution granting Mr. Shunicio as authorized signatory for checks and disbursing vouchers of all funds without limit amount, effective September 26, 2025, up to but not beyond October 1, 2025.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for
Madam Chair, under unassigned business, may I take the floor to sponsor the measure being referred to the Committee on Notification a while ago.
Councilor Reyes.
Magpagpalang araw po sa ating mga kasamahan. Kanina po ay merong nai-refer po sa ating resolusyon na mula po sa Barangay Munod. Ito po ay patungkol sa kanilang munting kahilingan na magkaroon ng humingi po sila ng suporta na may rekomenda po ng ating tanggapan ang kanilang request regarding po, Madam Chair, sa opening na bagong secondary school doon sa Barangay Unod, named Tabud et Arap National High School for the school year 2025-2026. But before that, Madam Chair, may I seek the support of my dear colleagues to treat this matter as urgent.
Second request for urgency.
Maraming salamat po. Konting brief explanation lamang po, Madam Chair, ay ating nakapanayan din po yung isa sa mga author ng nasabing resolution, Madam Chair, na si Honorable Romel Lodjoman. Ang nasabing school ay nagbigay po ng land donation ang kanilang kapitan, kagalang-galang na Eleo Oblian sa barangay Imunod na 10,000 square meters kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, at ginamit rin po nila ang kanilang 20% development fund para makapagpatayo po ng bagong school building para po sa incoming grade 7 and 8. Malaking kagaanan o itulong po ito sa mga estudyante na papasok po para sa ngayong taon na ito dahil 68 students na po yung willing na mag-transfer po doon. Hindi na po nila kailangan, Madam Chair, na mag-travel pa ng 10 kilometro para lamang may taguyod at may pagpatuloy ang kanilang pag-aaral, Madam Chair. So, ating inikayat din ng ating mga kasama na naway supportahin po natin yung ganitong klaseng request ng mga barangay natin na kung saan ay nangangailangan talaga ng magkaroon ng pagtaas ng kalidad ng edukasyon doon po sa nasabing barangay.
And move for the approval.
Po, with that, Madam Chair, maraming salamat po sa aking mga kasamahan. I move for the resolution respectfully requesting the Honorable Cesario R. Benito Jr. Municipal Mayor through the Honorable Sangguniang Bayan members headed by Honorable Mary Jean D. Feliciano Municipal Vice Mayor of Cruz Point to endorsing to the Department of Education Division of Palawan, South Cruz Point District for the opening of the new secondary school named Tabuk et Arab National High School for school year 2025-2026 at proper one, Barangay Munod, Cruz Point, Palawan be approved and adopted for second and final reading. Maraming salamat.
Temporary suspension of
Okay, yes. Councilor Nakalila.
Madam Chair, I move to temporarily suspend the order of business. I need to go back to the business for the day. For second reading po, this is in regards with the
First reading.
hindi yung immediate report ko dito.
Hindi, unahin mo na natin first reading.
We'll go back to business for the day.
First reading.
Yung ano ko, yung aking sa committee report yun,
Pero kailangan po muna yung first reading. Kasi hindi po naka-first reading yung nirented yung privilege speech na resolution.
Okay, so we'll go back to
First reading, Madam Chair.
item number
And,
referrals.
yes po, Madam Chair.
Go back to referrals. Secretary. Referrals.
A communication from the municipal mayor requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for appropriate action on the request of the Office of the Municipal Vice Mayor of budget augmentation amounting to 300,000 pesos intended for other general services under the SD office.
That matter will be referred to the Committee of Finance chaired by Honorable Nakakitaw. And
resolution requesting the DPWH Second Engineering District to directly engage with Alkaline Construction and Ivy Michelle Construction and Trading Incorporated to appear before the Sangguniang Bayan of Brooks Point, Palawan to explain the status of flood control projects in Tecaplan River.
Refer to the proponent, Councilor Amico.
Madam Chair, we are now on calendar business. Business for today. Kaya ni-recognize ko Honorable Nakalilaw.
Councilor Nakalilaw is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for Majority Floor Leader. This is in regards with the privilege speech that I had a while ago. This draft resolution, pinedita natin, Madam Chair. A resolution requesting DPWH Second Engineering District to directly engage with Alkaline Construction and the Ivy Michelle Construction and Trading Incorporated to appear before the Sangguniang Bayan of Brooks Point, Palawan to explain the status of flood control projects in Tigaplan River. And I am now open for interpretation.
Any question or clarification?
I second Madam Chair to the urgency.
Any objection? And request for urgency is rejected. And we would like to request as well, not just the presence of the contractors, but they have to bring the legal documents. Kung meron man silang mga hawak na kontrata and POW ang design sa dalawang projects. Any other question or clarification? Hearing none, can you move for the approval?
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I move for the approval of a resolution requesting DPWH Second Engineering District to directly engage with Alkaline Construction and the Ivy Michelle Construction and Trading Incorporated to appear before the Sangguniang Bayan of Brooks Point, Palawan to explain the status of flood control projects in Tigaplan River.
Second.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve that resolution, very timely resolution proposed by Councilor.
And another one, Madam Chair.
Mention po yung sa Barlas and
After later.
This is in regards with the two subjects a while ago that has been reported. The local expenditure program of Barangay Council of Barangay Pilan for calendar year 2025 as well as the Barangay Mambalot for calendar year 2025. Nabasa ko na ito kanina to. Alam ko na ito yung copy.
And move for the approval.
I move for the approval of the Barangay Annual General Fund Budget of both Barangay Pilan and Barangay Mambalot for calendar year 2025.
Second. Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve the proposed budget of Barangay Ikilan and Barangay Mambalot in second and final reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And, thank you.
Suspend sa business for today. Madam Chair. Madam Chair, under unassigned business, kindly recognize Honorable Yatchan.
Councilor Hatchon is recognized.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair, under unassigned business,
Yes.
during the question hour a while ago, we were visited by the men in uniforms seeking for the erection of the monument for Staff Sergeant, the late Staff Sergeant Vargas. And as I have mentioned in my manifestation that it is high time that we pass also a resolution honoring and commending him. Madam Chair, since kanina lang po yun was able to print po, but I already sent it sa atin pong group chat kung okay lang po. A draft resolution honoring and commending the late Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Barlas, PN, of Barangay Manalo, Puerto Princesa City for his heroism and supreme sacrifice that led to strategic victory against the communist terrorist group in Palawan, for being the first Palawenyo awarded the Medal of Valor. Whereas Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Barlas, a Marine hero and a son of Palawan, fulfilled his sacred oath and paid the ultimate sacrifice to spur strategic victory against communist armed conflict and paved the way for lasting peace in the province. Whereas born and raised in Barangay Manalo, Puerto Princesa City, Staff Sergeant Barlas became the first and so far only Palawenyo recipient of the Armed Forces of the Philippines highest award, the Medal of Valor. Whereas as team leader of Team 1 2nd Platoon, 61st Force Reconnaissance Company, Staff Sergeant Barlas displayed extraordinary courage, defined by actions above and beyond the call of duty during an intense armed encounter with communist terrorist group at dawn of September 3, 2020 in Sitio Cabuyuan, Barangay Mainit, Brooks Point, Palawan. Whereas the decisive battle he led resulted in the neutralization of key leaders of CTG, causing the eventual collapse of their presence in Palawan and securing peace and order in the province. Whereas the 3rd Marine Brigade of the Philippine Marine Corps has sought the support of the Sangguniang Bayan of Brooks Point for the establishment of memorial markers in honor of Staff Sergeant Barlas, acknowledging his enduring legacy as an inspiration not only to the people of Brooks Point but also to the future generation. Resolved, as it hereby resolved to honor and commend the late Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Barlas for his heroism and supreme sacrifice that brought decisive victory against the communist terrorist group in Palawan, and for being the first Palawan. Resolved further to express the full support of the Sangguniang Bayan of Brooks Point for the establishment of a commemorative marker or monument in honor of Staff Sergeant Cesar R. Barlas in coordination with the 3rd Marine Brigade, the Philippine Marine Corps, and other concerned agencies and institutions. Reserved finally that copies of this resolution be furnished to the bereaved family of Staff Sergeant Barlas, the 3rd Marine Brigade, the Philippine Marine Corps, the City Government of Puerto Princesa, and the Office of the Provincial Government of Palawan for their information and appropriate action. I so move, Madam Chair.
Approve and photo and approve unanimously.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, nangyari wala na rin naman po ito po agenda to resumption of our internal rules for us to go back to the item number 10, resolutions and ordinances for third reading.
Item number 1 under third reading, ordinance number 2025-42, establishing a tribal cultural center in Brooks Point, Palawan, providing for its management and operation and appropriating funds therefore, authored by Councilor Aldo.
Third reading.
For this ordinance, the President, those who support this ordinance for the establishment of a tribal cultural center in Brooks Point.
7 over 2.
Your hand.
Unanimous.
Unanimous.
Item number 2, ordinance number 2025-43, creating and funding various positions for fiscal year 2026 and 30 departments of the municipal government of Brooks Point, Palawan, offered by Councilor Jordan Viva.
So for this ordinance,
Ang sponsor po si Espion, hindi po ako nagkakamali.
Yes.
Sino yung sponsor ng
Si Consultant.
second house of the dito?
Is that authored by Councilor Lieutenant Jensen?
Okay, please make the necessary correction.
Ulitin na lang po yung pagbasa.
Hindi ko talaga si Consultant.
We'll treat this as an typographical error na po.
Ordinance number 2025-43, creating and funding various positions for fiscal year 2026 and certain departments of the municipal government of Brooks Point, Palawan, offered by Councilor Stalwart Joseph Benedict.
Please make sure I can produce to support this ordinance.
Ay, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Mag-resolution of sympathy po tayo kay Kagawad, former Kagawad, Roy Kaaban.
Number 3.
Item number 3, ordinance number 2025-44, an ordinance strengthening and institutionalizing the BP Sibol Scholarship Initiative for Building Outstanding Leaders program in the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan, providing educational financial assistance, capacity development activities, implementing guidelines, and for other purposes. Sponsored by Councilor Stalwart Benedict.
Authored.
Authored by Councilor Stalwart Joseph Benedito.
Is there to support this ordinance? Unanimous.
Madam Chair, under unassigned Madam Chair.
Balik tayo sa
Madam Chair, I move to suspend our internal rules for us to move up to the assigned business.
Let's give it secretary text.
Madam Chair, I move for the resumption of our internal rules.
Chair orders the resumption for regular session.
Item number 11, Madam Chair, announcement. Anybody would like to make meron kayong announcement? Announcement.
Wala po. Okay, na tayo sa program. Yung program na rin siguro lahat.
May program. Kita-kits sa service day.
Bago kasi mo akong palakpakan ng gagawin ko.
Yes!
Hindi sa social subject. Ay, guys.
Ano ganda nyo?
Yung, if I ever fall in love.
Akala ko yung kay Regine ba yun at saka kayo? Bakit kayo ka lang? Oo, basta yun eh.
Madam Chair, there may